see anything there. Welcome back, brothers, to the E-Gang Podcast. I'm your host, Grizzly. I'm joined by my co-host, Hatter.
What's cracking, y'all?
And Extend.
Yeah.
And today I got a special guest. You've heard him in the podcast a couple times. I heard about him, you haven't heard him. Corncob.
That's him hitting it right there. that goes to show what this episode's gonna be like. Let's get it. It's gonna be wild.
Speaking of, let me see that.
Oh, Grizz, you can explain the whole situation where you're.
Alright, so right now I'm over at my buddy Corncob's house filming this, but we weren't gonna film it, and I was like, since we got Corncob here, it opens up the fucking option to
I can hear a little bit.
Get him to help me tell a story that we've been wanting to tell on the podcast for a while. And I think what we're gonna do with it is I'm gonna tell my version, and if anything is too fucked up in what I'm saying, like if I'm exaggerating, he's gonna tap me and correct me, and then he's gonna tell his version of what he remembers because he was much more coherent than I was.
Bet.
Hey, that was cashed. Alright, so do you want to get right into that story, or do you want to do anything else before? Hatter.
Man. Nah, I want to hear this shit. Feel like I ain't got nothing. Let's go. I'm ready to get in the big shit. Let's get it.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna try to be as, like, close to memory as possible so he doesn't tap me 300 times during the story. Alright, so... fuck. I guess it started off... I remember how that weekend started. I believe it was me and you at your house, and then you got a call, and they're like, yeah, okay, and then you looked at me and you were like, you wanna go to a party? Oh, it was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, no, it was even before that, when me, you, and Hunter were sitting together, because we smoked up in the room out of the vaporizer. And then hit his bong like 5 times each. And that was before we even started in on Jungle Juice. So anyway, basis of the story, we're hanging out and we get asked to come to our buddy B's birthday party. And so obviously we fucking, yeah, hell yeah. So we went over there, and like we said, as soon as we got there, I don't remember going to Josh's. Was that the day before? I think it was the day before. I believe that day we went straight from your house to Osage to get gas, and then straight to S. We're gonna call him S. Straight to S, and then that's where we sat. No. No, fucking. Alright, so we head over to S.
Kind of an echo-ish.
We got fucked up a little bit. Do we not have each other muted? Oh no, they're hearing me through your mic as well. It may be coming to Extend as well, because I keep seeing his thing pop. But after we smoke with him, I remember bits and pieces. The next thing I remember is going to Walmart and seeing our teacher. Completely fucked up. Miss S. Or I think it's Miss S. Yeah. Fucking sorry, I got the hiccups. Are you good? Yeah, no, that's the extension cord. But anyway, so fucking, I remember bits and pieces after that. I remember picking up those cheese balls. Fucking. And then we went out to we got all the stuff, and I believe it was 2 gallons of orange Kool-Aid mix, 2 gallons of Sunny D, two I can't remember, is it 2 Smirnoff vodka bottles? Yeah, 1 bottle of 100 proof ever. There was 2 vodkas. There was 2/5 of vodka. There was a fifth of Everclear. There was a fifth of Bacardi, not Bacardi Lyman, but something like that. Oh yeah, it was something like that. So altogether, like probably 2 gallons, 3 gallons of alcohol mixed with 3 gallons of juice. So it was pretty great. It's pretty great. 4 gallons of juice, and we added 2 gallons of water. We added a lot of water. But anyway, it was fucking potent. Besides, it was potent as shit. Oh, Garen, fucking tea it, dude. Well, all I ate that day, too, was a chimichanga and those cheese balls. That's it. Alright, so we make that shit over at Josh's house. J. Cole's. Fucking... We make that up in an ice chest and Yeti. And then I remember us testing that out. And this is before B was still at work. Yeah, he wasn't even near the party yet. Yeah. Drank like 1 or 2 cups, and then Josh busted out the Jack, passed the Jack around. And then, oh no, it may have been before the Jack. We got stoned. Like, way too stoned. We passed the low around for like 45 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, we had literally had 1 glass and people were starting to show up. Mm-hmm. No, we moved down there before because B showed up in the middle. Because we went back. Remember me, you? I could have sworn as soon as B Cloud got there, we walked up from the campsite and went into his vehicle and we smoked for like 45 minutes. Yeah. We went down there with like 3 or 4 different dudes, the ones we were smoking with up there. We went down there, me and him smoked a little bit, and we all just started drinking and getting the fire ready. And it was dark by the time B got there. I was pretty fucked when B got there. Yeah. But I had smoked a lot of pot, which had kind of brought me down off the alcohol high. Yes, too much more. And then another 30 after Josh got there, because we just sat there bullshitting with Josh. No, hold on. Did I tell you? I told you about what was happening the entire time we were smoking, right? Literally every time B would go to pass something back to me, I'd reach for it, and fucking Pup would take a chunk out of my fucking arm every single time, and wouldn't let go until her dad was like, "Oh yeah, he's good," and then I could grab the piece back. Oh no, at one point in time she wouldn't let go of anything, so I blew smoke in her face, and she was all, ah. That dog was a drug addict. That's what that dog was. True fact, true fact. But anyhow, yeah, after we sat there fucking, that was the first time I heard that Rick and Morty trap song that we always listen to. Get Swifty. Get Swifty, bro, by Trap Nation. I thought we were gonna flip his fucking car. Because we were just fucking shaking back and forth like orangutans, dude. Oh, fuck. So... Is it the beer pong part? Okay, so... Oh, we left out me eating a Newport. on the way up there, I had a cup in my left hand and a Newport menthol in the right hand for whatever fuck all reason, whoever was smoking those. And when we were going up to meet B, I lit the Newport, walked up, and like tripped up this fucking little uphill incline. And I went down. I didn't spill any of the drink, but I went down and I couldn't find my cigarette. And I'm like, guys, we gotta find it. I don't want to start a fire. And they're like, it's nothing here. And then I was so drunk I didn't feel it, but then I started feeling burning in my fucking throat. I'm like, I just
What
swallowed
the
this fucking
fuck?
cigarette.
What the
So
fuck,
I
dog?
when I hit, I guess, inhaled that entire Newport menthol just like right down to the gullet area.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was just like, I thought it's a little warm. Fucking. Oh shit. No, no. You want a cerveza? Pick up after there, cause my memory starts to get a little spotty here. Don't get to the beer pong part yet. Grab one to sip on. We just got done with E-Cloud in the truck. Mm. I know at that point is when a lot of people start showing up. Dyer's the one that he'd been there, yeah. Yeah, I'm go. Yeah. He had one hit of weed, and he hadn't drank or smoked. Yeah. With a burning in the middle of the dry forest. I don't remember seeing him the rest of the night. They took him out. He was what? Oh, so he drove? Oh. Oh, okay. So he slept. I thought an Eno was a vehicle or some shit. I was like, I never heard of that foreign fuck. But chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. So at that point we're fucking yeah. He does that shit, and I remember that bitch came out, the pregnant one. Every she came out with her boyfriend, but she was like trying to fuck every single dude there, especially
She
you
was
and Josh.
pregnant?
Yeah, she was pregnant.
You ought to give
She
that
went to
bitch
high
a
school
hook
with
to her. Oh, hell nah.
us. Just fucking yeet.
Dirty bitch. That's
No,
so
thank you.
whack, bro.
No, 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 no. Oh fuck. And then I mean it was pretty much just hanging out. Like this is the point where we kind of did realize that there was a lot of people though. Yeah. Like even Jay wasn't wanting to like I already said his name. Fuck. Josh wasn't what he's his on my YouTube a couple of times, so he wasn't wanting to get super drunk because he was like trying to keep an eye on everything. But fucking yeah, he tried to catch up with us, especially when B got there. Yes, I've told it on the podcast. The one that didn't get it. Yeah, yeah, I wholesomely agree. Yeah, that was top two, probably number one of drunkest I've ever been. Just insane. Yeah, yeah, I told all that on the like. I didn't leave anything out. I left what I called the people out because I don't remember it, but I'm sure I made up something just as bad. Oh no, yeah, yeah. But I thought I said something to the other one. All right, anyway, I'm gonna let you tell it. You tell it the best. Go ahead. Yeah.
I can't hear Grizz.
Mic's muted. Sorry, my
Oh.
mic's muted. Holy shit, is he character. What'd you describe me as when you put me in the group chat? A less retarded version of B. So me with half my brain cells. Oh fuck, dude. We were in a tournament, like we were running it sort of kind of tournament style. Were we? Was I just fabricating that in my brain? It's possible. Oh fuck, I got hiccups. I thought we were doing it like tournament style, like UVU, UVU, when are those two go? Okay. So maybe I'd won a game. There was tension. I don't know. Yeah, there was tension. I was like, we were trying to keep it. And did we? Yeah. I want to hold on. Yeah, are you gonna say it? Yeah, say it. Nothing was going on up there.
God.
Oh, Christ. Oh, fuck. Then he did too. He fucked me up anyway. I had to go up. Me and B afterwards had to go up, and no one saw this. I don't know how they didn't see this, but we after the game, we went up, and I sincerely, or as sincerely as you can, being drunk as fuck. What? Because he was gonna beat my ass. Yeah. I was scared, and he wasn't like it wasn't that he was big. I was just scared because of how pissed off he looked. Yeah, because Ty's about your build. Is he bigger than you? But anyway, like it wasn't like he was a daunting fellow, but he scared the fuck out of me with his eyeballs. So yeah, after that, fucking here. All right, so the last thing I remember. Are you talking about? Yeah. And yeah, right before this, I had already. No. Mhm. Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember. This is the last thing I remember from that. No, I remember him cutting me off after he's like, I drank the moonshine. That's what he was like, try, you want to try this? Yeah, he gave me the moonshine. Moonshine, I was mellow. I shouldn't have had that Jaeger. I know what Jaeger does to me. I was literally like in my brain, let's see how fucked up we can get tonight. Fucking, and yeah, he cut me off. And like, if he would have just said, no, I don't want you to drink this, I'd have probably not freaked out. But he's like, no, you're cut off. I know when you've had too much. And that's what kind of pissed me off. So I was like, fuck you, bozo. I'm going to get me a drink. I probably don't need it. I know I don't. But now I'm just going to do it to spite you. And that's what happens when you spite drink. You take like 3 glugs of Jaeger before you realize it's burning your esophagus. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry I interrupted you again. Fucking the last thing I remember before I went before this story, I remember walking over there, taking a piss and saying to myself out loud, "Oh, this one's gonna suck dick." So I took my jacket off and hung it up on the tree, and then just waited for it to come. Oh, it was so bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
I bet he felt good afterwards.
No, because I would have felt better afterwards, but I had only eaten one chimichanga
Oh,
and
dog.
like a maybe quarter thing of those cheese puffs all day. Yeah, oh yeah, we did. So I probably had a container to myself easy. So that's all I had in my stomach, plus just your stomach's this big, I put that much fucking alcohol into it. Just crazy. Yellow. Yeah, oh my. That's why I can't eat cheese balls anymore. I can't even fucking look at them, dude. They give me PTSD. And when I smell oranges for a second, I go flashback, Vietnam flashback. Yeah, that was stupid. That was a dumb move. Well, I was, but then like, right. I was good when we first came over.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just cover.
Why did y'all try to
I remember
stop him,
waking up.
bruh?
I remember you. No, that's a thing.
Dog,
Like,
I would have
yeah.
dumped his ass out of the chair, homie. I'll be like, yo, you're throwing up
We
all
were
over
sitting on the
yourself.
ground. I was sitting on the ground.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
You
I was
fucking
fuckered up,
tard,
dude.
dog. Oh, nah,
I
bro.
guarantee you, just out of odds, there's no way that I guarantee you my stomach content was probably
Bro,
80% alcohol, 20% other. Maybe even. It was fucking. I guarantee, like you said, I guarantee you I got alcohol poisoning that night. But no hangover the next morning. I drove the next morning. Just mute your mic. You're good. Fucking, I've been wanting to hit this bowl for like 45 minutes. It's
Do
just been
it.
sitting
Just
in
do
my
it
hand.
right now. Do it.
Alright, give
Fucking rip
me.
that shit.
Where's the lighter?
Rip
Where
that
is
shit.
the lighter?
Make sure we hear that shit.
I packed it like 45 minutes ago. It's just been sitting in my hand. I'm gonna make sure you hear it. Hold on. Let's go to. We're not gonna turn it all the way up, but like right here. Yeah, you'll be able to hear that.
you start coughing.
Oh, you already know he is.
I go back down.
What'd he say, bruh?
Turn my mic level back down. Ah, fuck. Feel it in your chest.
I should have low key got a couple blunts before I fucking.
Kira, you want to smoke tomorrow?
Ooh. We gotta save the rest of that for when Chris gets home, and we'll pass it around.
Maybe. I don't even know if I can go anywhere tomorrow. These
Alright,
niggas want to go
so
to
where we at
church
in the
tomorrow
story?
morning. Y'all both coughing,
Yeah.
bruh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm out for the fucking count at this point. Like, I remember I was blackout. I wake up, and they're carrying me over to the campfire. I black out again. I wake up. I'm sitting by the campfire. I'm not like talking, but I'm looking actively at people. And while I'm looking, I feel like this wave of nausea hit me like, oh, they moved me too fast. And that's all that was running through my head. But I don't know, I was fucking blacked out. If you moved me too fast, I'd have puked right there. But like in my head, it was just like, oh, they moved me too fast. Now you have to puke. And I black out after that goes through my head. And then I will come back in the middle of it, like turn into that scene in The Exorcist, just fucking, just looking straight down and spewing liquid.
All of your fucking
That I just
crotch,
came
dog.
to, yeah.
That is so whack,
Literally,
bruh.
head straight down. Easily the most I've
I
ever
bet everyone was like, "Oh God." I
It was
I
so
bet that was a
bad.
fucking sight to see.
I don't even know, dude. After that, I shut down. Like fucking, I'm out. I
Hunched
remember
over
they
in your
had to
fucking
carry
lap,
me to the.
throwing up.
This is probably skipping a lot, but they carried me to one of the codes we had, and that's all I remember until later in the story. But where did Jack come in? I was up and walking when Jack came. Because Jack said he poured me a drink. Exactly, dude. There's so much missing. We need Josh. He told me he was there the next day at school. He was like, I saw you at Josh's party. He said I was pretty belligerent fucking drunk. Like, he said I looked at him and said, I'm blacked out. He may have lied to me all these years, but I thought it was so funny that he slipped in there somewhere in one of my blackouts. Yeah, they had that moonshine. Uh, yeah, I remember everyone showing up, but I don't remember him saying he showed up and made a drinks for everyone. I don't know. But yeah, I think after that we pretty much went down for the out. Oh, I missed one story. While we were playing beer pong, me and B Cloud was getting very wasted because he was just shooing beers just to do it. Yeah, he had the boot, so every time he took a drink, he took like half the boot. He'd get super wasted trying to catch up with us since he came late. God, and he went over to go piss one of these times. He's like, "Here, hold the ball, don't shoot yet." I was like, "Okay." He went to go piss, and it may have been my fucked up inner time clock because I was a little, fucked up. But I swear he was gone for about 10 minutes. I started getting worried. I walked over there. He had this hat that had the reflection on it, that shiny flat bill. I went over there. Yeah. I went over there. I turned around and I said, B. And I see the little shiny thing turn around and him go, and then I see the shiny thing just go, thwomp, back on the fucking ground, fell down the fucking incline. He fell down like a 3-foot incline and just laughed the whole time as he slid down. It was fucking amazing. That fucking, just that mental image of the fucking shiny thing just, boom, right all the way back. Burned into my fucking brain. Oh god. Yeah, that was pretty much it for me though. I was out. I don't know what happened after that until the morning. Right. Picked you up. Oh, what the touch me. You were the warmest and most comfy, dude. You had in that little curved bench thing. Right. I figured they were gonna let me sleep, but they let me lie. Like I thought I was gonna wake up down there. I was really afraid at one point. Yeah. No. About 4 inches off the couch, straight up. Right. You did. Yeah, you said you were. You said you woke up and you looked straight at me, and I was creeping you out, cause like, you said you thought you heard me snoring, but my eyes were open. No, you told me you threw the blanket over me because I creeped you out, so you threw the blanket over me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do remember before you threw the blanket over me, or maybe the blanket was thin and I saw it, but I don't remember. Yeah, tell it. Oh yeah, because the table was there too. No, that's where Hunter Hunter was sitting there. He went on Hunter, wasn't he? I thought he fell on Hunter.
Oh,
Yeah, because he just fell over. I remember like giving a couple of nose exhales for that. I was like, and then I just went right back to sleep, staying just like this. And you said I was asleep. Yeah, I definitely was asleep because I don't remember anything unless I was just closing my eyes for all that time and time passed at super fast speed. Yeah, that was fucking amazing. And the next day, I remember we wake up and like fucking 15 or 20 of us go to Perkins. I hit Josh. Was that not that next day? Was it? I thought Hunter was. I mean, he may not have been. But yeah, and fucking just reeking of alcohol.
damn
I
dog.
don't know. It was crazy. I wasn't at graduation party. I know. I was fucking. Yeah. So, literally, I just thought about though that literally was the only fucking party like any women were at almost. Out of all of our parties, that was the only one.
Damn.
Because everyone brought their fucking dates and their dates brought their friends, I bet. What the fuck? At Josh's house? Shit.
Eh,
Jesus
oh shit.
Christ.
Hey, give me
Ouch.
1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go get a
Um,
drink real quick.
yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah, uh, yeah, we're good. We're keep on. What's the next part? I wasn't a part of that, was I? Oh, damn. I could tell Endless Bowl real quick before that because that's just a pothead story and that's pretty much all this fucking podcast is anymore. Um, yeah, I don't know if I've told you this one. I think I would. Me, Two Ton. You remember his friend that always hung around? Yeah, okay, him. Sorry. A little off mic transition. But yeah, that guy and MD. It looks like Eminem if Eminem done meth. um, no, he did pills. Anyway,
What the fuck?
He's
When did Eminem do
he's a
drugs?
fuck dude. Like he's one of the fucking ICP fuck dudes at PC. Yeah. So we're all in a like car going to a party, and I wasn't allowed to drink because I was only like 16. Yeah, yeah. Well, not yeah, at her land. Yeah, on the way there, that wasn't HB. That's a different story. I might tell that one too. But anyway, fucking as we were going there, they passed around this little bowl, and I was like, okay, I'll smoke because I hadn't smoked in a while. And I was like, okay, I'll smoke, but only till this bowl's done. And MD looks up at me, and he's like, no problem. So he loads the first bowl, and it goes around, and it's pretty much cash by the time I'm hit it. I'm like, yes, thank God, I don't have to get too fucked up because I was still scared back then. So I just hit the little cash, and I gave it. There was still some burning. And I was like, here, you got the next hit, Mick. And he went to hit it, and then he passed. I was like, no, 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 it's cash. He's like, no, there's still some in there. Came back around, it got to me. Yeah, there was a little bit burning. I was like, oh, fucking hit it real quick. I was like, that should be cash. Not still good. He hits it, gets big ass smoke. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? And then after about 3 or 4 times of that happening, I was like, what the fuck? We're almost there. And he turns to me, looks at me as he's sprinkling it in. He says, endless bowl. And then he keeps passing and just passes all back around. This motherfucker.
Oh shit. Endless bull. That sounds
Endless
fun.
bowl. Fuck me up.
How the fuck did you do that?
He had the bag, and every time, because he was right in front of me, I
Oh.
couldn't see him putting it in the bowl. So he just sprinkled it in the bowl and passed it. That wasn't English, was it? Uh, yeah, it's the first time I smoked in 6 months. Yeah, white people apparatuses. It was a gram and a half, yeah. hmm It give you the echoes, dude.
What is
The
echoes?
echoes, like where like you fucking cough and you cough, it goes fucking when you
I've
smoke it.
never I've never been that high.
That's what I call them. Yeah, the shit. I've told that story on the podcast.
I, I've
That was pretty cool.
I've never been that fucked up.
That was honestly like a trippy fuck up almost. It's old as Keeve. Fuck, we need to have her back because I want to tell the rest of that story. Uh, there's another story I was gonna tell on this podcast too, but it was I have no idea.
She made you
Ugh.
cough.
But anyway, God, much love, much love. Um, but no, this story, I've told you this story, but somehow they have never heard this story, the podcast or any of these guys. So Hatter's gonna miss out. Haha, fuck you. But yeah, I don't know how I haven't told that story before. There's a lot of off mic transactions going on. It is a little weird. So I was probably like 8 or 9, and my mom was working at the Pizza Hut, and every day after school, that's really close to my mouth hole. Every day after school, I would just go hang out there because she had to work. Uh, fucking watch TV, get free pizza. It was pretty much the setup. It was great. They let me plug my PlayStation into one of the TVs one time. That was pretty dope. Played like Dragon Ball Z or some dumb shit. Fucking so one day, like she had me go out to get some. Oh no, I went to go out to get. Oh my fucking God. I went to go out to get a fake $1 million bill because at the time I was really into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and my mom would give me a dollar bill, and I'd hit the change machine, get 4 quarters, and get 4 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And my grandma would give me this $1 million bill, And like I almost cried when she gave it to me because I thought this shit was real. And she didn't tell me otherwise. So I put it in my wallet and took it with me everywhere. And I was like, when I get to mom's work, I'm gonna get 1 million Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And they're not gonna be able to do shit about it. So I show up and I'm fucking cranky after fucking school or something. I don't know. I was like 9. I fucking was throwing a temper tantrum because I was thirsty or I had to piss or something. So I just ran all the way in and I forgot my $1 million bill. And my mom fucking she wouldn't let me go out for the longest time. So I was getting pissed, sitting up there watching. And that I remember another thing in this story. This is distinctively when I like learned how to track time like a prisoner. 1, 2, 3, 4 slash because she's like 5 minutes. She says 65 times. So I check mark out the 65 times before I went and asked her again.
Fuck.
Fucking. So finally she's like, yes, you can go out to my truck and get it out of there. Still not telling me it's not worth $1 million. So I run outside. I guess a key component of this story at this point is I should tell you I'm wearing Jesus 5000s. You know, the really like Arabic sandals. So you got like all these toes are exposed, all of your little toes, but then your big toes got this band right above. Yeah. So I run out to the car. I grab the $1 million bill. I'm happy as fuck. Slam the car door. I run in to go inside, and as I pull on the door, I pull it over my foot, and there's no rain guard on the bottom of it. And so like I just remember opening it and then just immediately feeling searing pain, like literally just fire. And I look down and where my sandal little band is on the fucking toe strap, like where my toe should have been was now like an inch over and hanging on by one little strap of skin.
Oh,
I straight cut the entirety of my big left toe off, other than this little bitty strap,
is it
and then
still
just
off?
scream. No, no, I have my toe. They sewed it on. It's crooked as fuck. Can confirm. So yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking like writing down stories of all the shit that's happened. Because here recently, when we have dead air, I have to fill them. So I usually film with those stories. Uh, so like I was like, what story have I not already told them or the podcast? I was like, they really are, dude. They're amazing. I was like, oh yeah, I cut my fucking toe off. That's interesting. If you could sponsor, that'd be great. Yo, shout out Elon Musk. If you could sponsor, that'd be great.
Fucking love Elon Musk. Elon Musk is becoming the lead.
Elon Musk is a meme. The laughing at
He's
the dead tier
becoming.
meme. Oh, it tastes like a beaver's pussy. So
How
my
do you know
taste
what
buds are
beaver
fucked up.
pussy tastes like?
Don't you worry about it. This man Hatter really is off on a tangent. Alright, so
How are we gonna end it?
alright, so what the
Let's.
fuck? I was literally just getting ready to say something. Or start one. This is gonna be a train wreck of a podcast. I completely forgot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a train wreck, but it's gonna be fun. Let's take another hit on the podcast. That sounds like a great idea. Go the way of Xcode and get all my channel deleted. He actually is uploading again. He just can't smoke. He can't. Yeah, he can't
Yeah,
show
he's
the
boring
weed.
now.
But we're not showing the weed either. I could just be doing this in a Sprite bottle. You never know. Or I could just be making that noise with a straw. You don't know. The jazz cabbage. This is my lighter peanut butter. I think we have jazz cabbage in one of our titles, if I'm being honest. That, sir, was scrumdiddlyumptious. Who? Oh, I was like, who are you talking about?
You read about that. You read about that.
That's still weed. I totally hit that thinking it was cashed, and it was
3 foot
not.
tall cup. Jesus Christ.
It really is drinking out of a motherfucking 55-gallon drum, isn't he?
Just imagine taking
Fucking,
a piss after that shit.
oh, dude. The longest, dude, the longest. Fuck, we gotta put a topic in here, start talking about something. Corn Cob, what do you want to talk about? You got a Twitch, don't you? You want to plug it? Fucking plug your Twitch.
Oh shit.
Do you have webcam, or is it just you playing? Gotta get you a little shitty. Gotta get a shitty little webcam and just have you doing. Oh, you can't smoke on Twitch. You could smoke off screen and get really high on Twitch.
My bad, boys. I'm back.
Is there a way to get a link? I can put it in the description.
Oh, I'm
Like
fucking
share username.
tired.
I'm too done.
Anyway, while he's looking for that, Hatter, you want to go ahead and tell a story you had on deck?
I don't know if I should tell it, bro. I think I want to save it low key until it builds up, because I'm
We're
still
at, like,
kind of developing it.
You're still developing it. Well, you
A
want
little
to
bit.
tell him at least what you're developing. Give him a little hint.
Nah, it's a secret, bro. You gotta have the whole story.
It's a secret.
What about
We're
Nate?
only at 30 minutes, and
We're
like the
only
last 6
30?
minutes has been quiet as fuck.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna tell a story how I fucking.
From where? Oh, do you want to tell? Yeah, hold on. Corn Cob had one more part that he wanted to tell at that story, that graduation story. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I hear that.
So you don't have anything? Extend, do you have anything?
What the fuck?
Good answer. Schlepped.
Are we really only at 30 minutes?
Yeah, we're like 45 minutes. It's been a slow one. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about. Just
Oh, yeah,
tell
we're
the
50.
rendition of that story so it's finally up.
We're 50. We're 50. I don't even know. Also, did we say Aderlin is out today, y'all? I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm
Oh,
guessing y'all
oh
noticed.
shit.
Um,
Oh, dude, I have my mic muted.
Yeah,
Goofy,
Goofy. What'd you
tell
just
your
say
story.
Oh, I was telling the story how I bruised my knees and my fucking.
Oh, yeah.
elbows.
Been sucking
Yeah,
it
so
down.
when I was a kid, I was more brain dead as a kid than I am right now.
Damn.
Alright, so I was riding my scooter and like there's this downhill and then like in the middle of the fucking sidewalk there's like this gate or not like I guess like a hatch. And
A hatch to
so
what?
I don't fucking know.
Like a
And then
sewer
like when
system or
my
something? What do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, kind of like that. So like when I was going fucking fast. And then like when I hit it, I fucking flew. And then like I scraped my elbows on my knees. And then when I got up, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home. So I went home crying. And then like my mom was making food and shit. And then right as we were about to sit and eat, and then like I showed my mom what happened. And then I was like, I thought I was gonna get yelled at, but nah. I don't know why I tell you this
Damn.
story.
You get
Goofy
fucking
ass.
what kind of
I don't fucking know, to be honest. I was like,
did you
I
get
want
road
to
Goofy
eat some
rash?
shit.
bastard.
And then
Like the
after that,
road
they
rash
patched
shit?
me up.
Did you get
Yeah.
road rash, bro? Like the
No,
real
no, no, no. No,
hardcore?
I was bleeding.
Um,
Bad. Really bad.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. What the fuck? Just seeing corn cob. Fucking corn cob over here dying. God.
Nathan, you
Oh,
goofy
fuck.
fuck. That was the
I
best
love
story I've ever heard
stories.
in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I will tell.
Hey,
Is it actually?
Alright,
yeah,
so I
For
guess
y'all tards,
I'll tell this story of like
it's
the first
9/11
time
for
I
me.
ever smoked.
First time you ever smoked? Alright, it better be good.
I think I told that story for us already.
I think.
First time I ever
So,
smoked.
the first time I ever smoked, it was during school, and
During school, bruh. Why would you
yeah,
do it up there of all
this was
places the
this
first time?
this was last year. So my homie told me to go buy weed, so I went to go buy weed,
Really far back
and then I came back with weed and shit, and I was like, I hid it in my sock. I hid it in my fucking sock.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I knew
Man's brain dead.
plugs. I knew everyone at my fucking school.
Yo,
Don't
20
fucking
bucks?
do it.
But we love him, but he is brain dead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, so like,
Continue.
I bought like half a sack, and then like I hid it in my fucking sock, and then
Real nice.
I told him, I told him I got it and shit, and he said, "All right, let's go." So, in my school, like to the right side of the front, like the right side of the school, there's like apartments. And the ghetto ass shit gets apartments. And we went to go smoke in the
Lantana?
laundromat. Yep, the lantanas.
Lantanas are so bad, bruh.
So
That's a whole other story.
so I had a pipe. My friend gave me a pipe, another friend, and then so it was like a fancy one. So I was like, you know the ones you gotta hold a hole.
Yeah, fancy.
So I was really yeah, dude. It was the first time of me smoking, so I was so
It's
confused about this shit. And then so I was doing that, and then I took a hit, and I was like, "Huh, this shit's not hitting. Let me take another big hit." And that was my first mistake. And I took it, and I was like, and then we all finished. And then so once we were leaving, it like it kicked in right as I was crossing the fucking street.
Oh God.
So I was like, oh fuck, oh shit. And then what I realized, what I realized next was that like there was cops in front of the fucking door, and I was like, ah
Why
shit.
are you
And
going
I
back to
reaped,
school, dog?
and I
Listen, what is
reaped.
your thought process, bro? Your first time doing it, and then you go right straight back to school as soon as
Yeah,
you're done?
yeah.
Come on
And then
now.
like
You're
I
out of your
came,
fucking mind.
I
I
went
smoked at
back
school
to,
one
And
time.
you already know
One
Bonanza
time
be
only.
filled with cops
yeah, and
all
I
the
went back.
time.
I went, okay, like the thing is, I was so fucking faded. I was just like, I was just standing on the, I was standing and like I was holding the button to a fucking water fountain, and I was just standing there for like 10 minutes straight, just holding the water. And I was like, oh fuck, I gotta drink water, and I was like,
You goofy
oh
tard.
shit. And then like I realized I was 30 minutes late to class, and I was like, oh wait, what class is it? What period is it? And then I went to go ask around. They said it was fifth, and I was like, and I forgot where my fifth was. And I was like, where's my fifth again? And then I went to my
Bruh, 30
fifth.
minutes
I
late, they're still gonna mark you absent, dude. You should just stayed out.
I was faded out of my mind. I smelled so bad, and then like when I went back home, like when I finished with school and I went back home, I took the smallest nap ever.
Right?
Yes. And
All right, hold on, guys. You gotta go now. All right, here. Oh, mute your mic, goofy bastard.
What?
God.
What's happening?
He's gonna go get our boy. Mute your mic. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we can keep going. It's all square. Square.
Y'all
square.
dead ass
fucking
interrupt this
speed.
man's
Listen
story to
here.
say that. Y'all are
I mean, I'm the most brain that I was a party, so it wouldn't really
Yeah, pretty
matter.
right then. Jesus.
I'm pretty
So he's
sure.
gonna go pick him up, and we can keep going, or we can do whatever.
Man, listen.
And like, alright, the thing is, I smoke so many fucking times.
Tingus.
The thing is, the thing is, the thing is, the thing is. Alright, so the thing is, like, I smoke so many times. Fuck boy. Alright, we're getting lost.
All right. Sorry.
Alright, the shit is that I smoke so many times at school.
Go a little bit low.
And oh shit!
You goofy bastard, keep going.
Oh shit! I remember because like I
That's
blacked
rough.
out.
That's
I
real
blacked
rough.
out the time. I blacked out the time. Like when I first smoked, there's so much more to that story. Like, alright, so like I ditched like my sixth and seventh period because I was too fucking faded, and then I was sitting like at a bench, and I think two fucking cops went up to me saying, I don't fucking remember. And then my friend grabbed me by the fucking arm, and we started walking somewhere else.
The fuck out of here. I had to kick him, Grizz. I had to kick him, dog. The screen went blue for a second. Alright, continue the story, continue the story, continue the story. Go ahead.
I mean, so after that, yeah, cops went up to me,
Yeah.
and
What
I
bench were you
think they
sitting
wanted to
at?
question.
At what location?
Alright, so you know the with Quadis?
Yeah.
Do you know where the tiger is?
Yeah.
Right next to that one. And I didn't have my phone out, but like I pretended I had my phone out.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
How do you pretend that you have your phone out?
Alright, so imagine you're holding your phone.
Yeah,
Just like that.
but there's nothing in your hand.
Yeah.
What an illusion.
What an
Oh,
illusion. No one will
that
fall
kid
for
is looking
that.
at his fucking hand. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
This goofy bastard. Corncob likes them e-girls, huh? All about them anime titties. The shit.
Anime titties.
It's for the meme. It's all for the meme. Fucking, I literally just had something in my head too. Damn, son. Don't do weed. Weed is bad. Actually, it's really good, but fuck.
Yeah, I didn't. After that, I don't remember how I got back home. I can't remember how I got back home. All I remember is I think my aunt took me.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think my aunt picked
Jesus.
me up. I think my aunt picked me up when I missed my
There's so
mom.
many holes in
Like,
this story.
it really
Yeah,
is.
your storytelling.
It's
Holy shit.
yeah.
Adrian just
Listen
got
here.
on.
Oh, look. There's Ader after we fucking
We're
spin
almost
wheels.
done.
If we can think of a topic, we'll probably still be on it. Fucking doing whatever.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Alright, alright. Okay.
Alright. Fuck. Let's try to get this crazy train back on the rails, eh? A little bit.
Should we get Ader in here?
You're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran,
Don't
Alright.
fucking do that shit.
Let me try it. What's up? What? You gotta have some better stories to tell when we're smoking. Cause those bitches are dry, homie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
you
just
see,
fucking
I
with
gotta
you.
do more wild shit. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've done a lot of wild shit, but I just don't remember.
Just the storytelling aspect.
Yeah, you gotta get your
Yeah.
storytelling aspect down a lot better. There were many holes. I was much confused.
What the
But, fuck. I
Bro,
literally told both the stories I was trying to tell on this podcast.
them
I
bitches
thought
were
they'd
only
last
like
longer.
45 minutes, homie. Not even.
Yeah.
Like 40 minutes.
I mean, we didn't get super detailed, but that's still probably the best Project B story you're gonna be able to get. Later. I'll catch you in just a second.
What time we at, bruh?
Yeah, we might just have to stop it, dude.
We're
Like,
too tarded.
oh,
We're
we can
all
talk a
too
little bit.
fucking
So,
stupid.
we're trying to get more Let's Plays out. We're not trying to do the same thing over and over and over, so we're testing a couple of different games out. That's why there hasn't really been a video uploaded, like a edited video, other than the video from the proof from last podcast in a while. So we're gonna be working on getting more gameplay and getting it all stitched together for you guys, so we can have something that's not 2 hours of us incoherently rambling. What's up, Salute? Yeah, I think this is probably about it. Ader missed out, and we just don't have anything else to talk about.
I know. This was the fucking. What the fuck?
This was the
This is
driest
goofy as one.
podcast.
I would have. Dog, listen. I would have had some shit, but. When's the stream gonna end so I can join the party? Probably soon, Roman.
Out of the weeds, Salute.
Listen, bro. I didn't have any stories because I thought this story was gonna last like an hour and 15 or some
It
shit.
usually lasts longer.
That shit
I
was
mean, the
like
last
40
rendition-
minutes, bruh.
I know. I think we
Really
just spoke way
was.
too quick.
Alright, well, I think we should end this shit, bro, because we're
Yeah,
just
we're
trying to
probably
be
just gonna
quiet
stop
as
because
fuck.
we're just fucking spinning our wheels past this
We're
point. But
tired.
hey,
Grizzly's
sometimes
tarded.
I'm stoned.
Nathan's brain dead.
I've been
It ain't
smoking since
easy
8
out
o'clock
here.
this
What an easy being retard.
Are y'all ready to
morning.
throw it up? 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
ready to throw it
fucking.
up.
Hold on. Go down, and I've noticed here. Here's the thing. First thing I noticed was I used to bitch a lot about how when we look at like our views and whatnot, there's like 46% of you that aren't subscribed. I checked the last time, and there's only like 0.83% of them not subscribed. So like most of the people watching are subscribed to us now.
Good. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how to bitch about that anymore. That's really cool.
Speaking of that, in content Grizzly was talking about. Speaking of that, you're probably gonna see like an old school like a throwback game let's play for me.
Minecraft!
No,
That's
goofy.
that's
I mean, maybe at
we
some
could
point
do
in
that,
time.
but that's not throwback. But yeah, we could do that sometime. Probably San Andreas. You know, everyone loves San Andreas, the Warriors. We'll see what happens.
Right.
You know, I'm good at those bitches, and I know a lot about them. So, and you know, it'd be cool to do a little let's play. It'd give us, the viewers something to watch. You know, and it would
Right.
definitely take up a lot of time, and there'd definitely be a good amount of episodes. So it'd be cool. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be one of those two, or maybe even both. Probably both,
Right.
cause we on that shit.
That would
Gang
be
gang.
cool. Yeah. So fuck yeah, keep your eyes open up for that. And the way you can keep your eyes open for all that shit to come up is obviously by, hitting that subscribe button.
I
But a little
see.
bit better, you can go down in the description box below and you can hit up our Discord, which has all our social medias in it. But just in case you don't want to go to the Discord, which you really should, there's some funny shit going on there sometimes. Probably not at all. But, fucking, all you got to do is go right down below the Discord, and
Okay.
there's our Instagram, our Twitter, the channels of each of the guys. So like each of the hosts that are in this fucking podcast. If you only like one of them, or maybe like one of them a little bit more than you like the other, go check out their channels. All except for Extend, because he doesn't have a channel because he's goofy.
Make one, Nathan.
You can do your Minecraft Let's Plays.
Yeah!
So yeah, so please go give us a follow. Hit that bell if you want to get notified when we upload, because we don't know until we're doing it. So if you want to know, the best way is just to hit that fucking bell. Yeah, I think that's all we got, boys.
Alright. Alright.